Oh boy, look at you.
He's, yeah, what is he
He's
about?
awesome.
He's about flash turned all the way orange.
Eat my bracelet. No!
You want these? Dude, you took them all in one. He's probably gonna go all the way up. Are egg bear? I think it's all
There are, but panthers are different.
panthers or eggs. Chameleon that I swear likes his little chin rub. If he,
Oh, what do we got in here? Dakota Burke. Ooh, maybe that's a surprise coming later
We're
on.
rolling.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. What's up, folks? We over here at Framscams holding a beautiful chameleon. Now, what's this guy's name? Hankify. Okay, okay. Looks like something to chill up on my shoulder. Usually, I have a bunch of. I've had veils in the past. I always go right up to my hat. Is she going?
He's getting fired up from the one behind me. He's ready to karate chop. Same ready to karate chop him.
Oh boy.
These other ones aren't firing up at all.
So, how long have you been here, and how long have you been doing this?
Well, 2017 is when we really got into it. So not too long, but
Not too long.
On a bigger scale.
bigger scale 2 years ago.
I mean, in comparison, yeah, I started probably around that time, and then as a complete business, I was 2019 is when I started my, little Facebook, YouTube thing.
That's probably when we started getting bigger. Yeah, we've always had them. We just never really bred them.
Yeah, exactly. How many chameleons do you have here? Because I'm seeing just a massive. If you guys saw my face when I first walked in here, I think I just exerted wow, because this place is incredible. Oops, sorry, buddy. Put on the hat.
300-ish, maybe right now.
I would say, including
Total.
the babies.
That's a solid number, solid number. Especially with chameleons, man. I mean, I feel like there's a huge difference between doing something like 500 ball pythons, where, we all got ball pythons. Chameleons, different ball game. I don't know if you guys
A lot of
have
work.
seen it.
He wants to go on your head, I guess.
Yep, he's going.
Let me
Step
know
on
when
the
you want me
hat.
to get him. He's probably gonna go all the way up.
I'll give you a little push, buddy.
You got something to grip onto up there? No.
Oh. I don't want you to fall. There we go.
Come here, buddy. You want to come here, or you want to keep?
It was like, I'm on a mission, and I haven't completed it yet.
He's like, I'm gonna go to the tallest spot.
Yep, go to the highest spot and show all of these.
You see your silks
Guys,
in there?
what's
Is that
up?
what you want? Let's see if I can get any. You see it? Now you're not gonna do it?
God, camera shot.
You might be.
I got him before.
Okay. I'm sure one of your brothers will.
I get it. He's a little nervous. He is on the DVCB Exotics channel. It's kind of a big deal.
You sure?
Which is an island off of the east coast of Madagascar.
Wow.
And when he gets really fired up, he goes completely white, like
Oh
a
my
ghost.
gosh,
I've
that's
never
awesome.
seen another chameleon do that. The only sad thing is that we don't have a nosy Baraha girlfriend for him, so
You see this?
he doesn't get too much action. He was hungry.
He's always hungry. You don't see these?
Camera shy.
They are getting
admittedly.
You guys are all shy.
So I'm a little new to chameleons. I don't know much about the chameleon breeding. Is locality mixing frowned upon? Is it kind of like with green tree pythons, carpet pythons, things like that?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
well,
You can do it.
Some
They're the
people do it.
same species, but
You're gonna get some
keeping
get some
bloodlines
backlash.
pure is
hard to get
pretty
rid of
important
females.
for
Yeah.
breeders. The hard thing is with females, because females don't show colors the way the males do. There's really you can't tell what locality they're from. So if people are crossing and
A little untrustworthy.
Yeah.
get a little muddy
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
yeah, you just have to.
Something going on over
So
here.
this
What's
is a
going on over
gravid
here?
female.
Yeah.
So there's a female that's gravid. Obviously the colors are, they're cool.
This is a full-grown female.
She's probably
She's a little on the
younger.
smaller side.
Okay, I was gonna say because you're putting this.
But yes,
With
you can.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she,
Size differences.
it's pretty,
can be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm over here
Sometimes.
talking like it's so much bigger. Yet I just paired like a 2-foot male ball python to a 6-foot female.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's probably, I don't know, I would say between 8
in 11 months maybe.
and 11 months.
So they go gravid.
They can go young, huh?
Yeah, so at
Yeah.
6 months they can start laying eggs.
Wow.
So
Right.
it doesn't normally happen that early, but we've seen it. So they're
And
gonna
there are-
be, they could be infertile
Right.
obviously, but
And it is preference to some people
show you a bigger
really
female.
believe that you shouldn't breed them until they're a year, and then some people are kind of like, well, if they're receptive, what's the point of laying infertile
Yeah.
eggs?
That's like
They're going to lay
especially-
the eggs anyway.
You might as
If you're having
well,
females
right?
that are cycling eggs and laying infertils, they're already doing that. Why not get
Yeah.
fertility out of it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So here's a little bit bigger one. But
I like the pink. I like the
Yeah.
salmon.
Yeah.
That's
They're
nice.
beautiful.
So she's kind of like receptive. I mean, she might be ready to breed. But
Oh, there's
we
some
usually have
cool-
4 to 5 females for every male we
Mhm.
have, just to keep it going.
Yeah.
So when females are babies or subadults, they have really no color, little color,
Brownish.
and browns. And the moment you can tell when they're
Receptive, they'll
because
turn
their
peach.
colors turn peach overnight. Peach, pinks, purples.
And I don't know why people don't love females so much, because they're actually pretty cool and they're
You know
friendly.
what? You got me wrong, because
Yeah.
here my thing, I was like, female chameleons.
Nah.
But this is a cool chameleon, I gotta
Yeah,
say.
Yeah. They're pretty cool, actually. You know, they do, you gotta just have laying bins in their cages like we do. We keep them in all the females, just in
And
case.
what kind of mix do you have going?
We just
This
use
is
play
different.
sand. Just
No,
play
this is
sand.
straight wet play sand.
Yeah, we used to use bigger buckets, but it's not necessary. This is plenty.
Because I remember, you hear all like, Facebook groups, Google, you hear like 24 feet, that you need the lay
No.
box to be this big.
No. It's less stress for them. They don't have to dig as far. They'll just
Mhm.
go right to the bottom right there and turn and lay their eggs.
Pretty much what I've learned is they're going to dig until they hit something, and so.
And then they're
while-
That's a 5-day-old. Actually, I don't even know it's 5. What's the? It's 3 days old.
Wow.
I'm trying to think what the date was. 8/1. So.
Look at the size of this
So
thing.
Yeah.
cute. So wait, which chameleons lay eggs and which ones give
So
live
Jacksons are a live birth.
Birds.
Okay.
And the rest, I don't know. Is there any other egg bear? I think it's all
There are, but panthers are definitely.
Panthers are eggs. Veiled
birds?
are eggs.
Because it's
When you were talking about the rainbow Jacksons, we actually got a rainbow Jackson in wild caught. The day we took it out of the box, she put it in. She gives me a picture, and it was laying. It was just having babies. It was insane.
Oh boy, look at you.
What is he
He's
about?
awesome.
He's about what, 3 or 4? He's produced about 600 babies. 600 babies. He's got many girlfriends, and he's on demand.
You ever take him out for breeding loans or anything? Or?
No. Probably could. Everybody loves this guy.
Yeah. He seems to be a fan favorite.
That's something that we're going to look into. Like, if we go full time, we need to start looking into.
Okay. You want to see color change?
He looks like he's already.
He's starting to do it, but you want to see your buddy?
ooh boy.
Oh boy! Watch the yellow. You want to see your buddy? I know his other side's all the way yellow because I can tell. You gonna go all the way yellow or no?
Yeah, you can already see it in the tail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is why you don't put 2 of them together, because they pretty much want to kill each other. Flash turned all the way orange almost in.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's also for the little side blinders.
Yeah. Yeah. So they don't see each other because it would stress them.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
he's pretty quick. They do it quick too.
Yeah, he's upset. He's
Yeah,
like, all right,
He's pissed.
that's
yeah.
awesome.
You're gonna piss everybody off because that's what he likes to do in here.
Yeah.
He's the boss, and everybody else has to deal with him.
When he
Have
gets
you ever
really
just gone
fired
there?
up, he'll lose all the
gone over there?
oranges and
Oh, yeah,
reds,
I've been
and
there a
it's
couple
just
times.
pure like yellow and blue.
Yeah, I've done the tour.
That's
This one, I
awesome.
want to get inside with Nerd. That's
I
my
love
big
Panthers. That's what I want.
They're pretty cool.
thing.
They're just
I
so
need to
neat.
arrange
They're
it.
like, when you think of a chameleon, that's what you think of.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Like it's not like that. No. He's gonna.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not a
he
bug.
really did.
I think that was like a triage.
He's like, oh,
that
that's-
broke
that looks
over
delicious.
based on how he does his unboxing thing.
He wants to eat my bracelet. No. Give him
I've got
food.
whacked.
I've got whacked in the face by
He
Phil
got
before.
hit in the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, I did
Video
too.
Is
I got
like
hit
at
in the eye.
slow-mo, it's like right on the eye.
He's fine. He's still alive. He's all right. I gave him to a
What?
friend.
No.
He did a lot of
Yeah,
work.
he's-
Dude,
he's
I'll
convinced.
give it to you.
This is
You have to
not.
get
Oh,
Brian, do you
obviously.
have something to feed him?
the team. Yeah. What does he like?
I don't know. You like?
Dude, you took them all in one shot. Nice.
It tastes better than my
He knows what he's
eye.
doing.
He's such a sweet chameleon. I mean, I never get rid of him. one of a million. Nobody has one that really looks like that.
No, I'm trying to get him.
I mean, his aqua blue on the top is just like insane. Like,
Yeah.
he's not even fired up all the way.
I'm gonna bring.
So you're thinking about going to Carolina?
Yeah, Carolina.
I used to live in Greensboro.
I have no idea. She has some family down there. The only thing I've seen, the laws are lax and the housing is cheap.
It's very cheap.
Yeah. I was in
Oh
Greensboro
wow,
for a while.
so beautiful.
I lived in Naples,
He's-
Florida for 14 years.
He's got a lot of oranges. I don't usually see. Like all in here.
Yeah.
It seems like
Those
that's
are
the
new
big
colors.
thing with everyone from New
Huh.
England. We were originally out last. we
It's
moved
so
down to
interesting
Texas from
that they
Summersworth.
blend in.
That they blend in. That they
Yeah. Oh, they don't
camouflage.
blend in.
Okay,
You'd
so
see
yeah,
that thing from a mile away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This Mass, whenever I go
It's
to
so
Mass,
awesome.
I'm always in like Lawrence, Lowell,
Yeah.
I was
Boston,
actually
so, like,
just
hour,
watching
2 hours
the.
to
It was like
set
it's a new
me
David
dressed.
Attenborough special, Life in Color.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, chameleons must see colors that we can't
They
even.
do. I know they see different
Yeah, we went on vacation.
spectrums, like UVB. I mean, I think all reptiles do, but they definitely.
The whole first day, I was stuck with emergency in 6 hours.
I was
Here,
like,
get that fly. That would be nice.
I feel okay now.
oh yeah.
I don't think he's thinking about eating though right now. There's a fly right there.
That's why I
Anyway.
this week. But this is just shy of 4 months.
This is a fast chameleon.
Yeah, and he's he's grumpy,
Oh, you're upset.
but his colors. Maybe it'll be a little better. But he's got some pretty cool.
Is that too bright?
Is that better for you?
Well, that's a lot better. Than
Okay. Okay. No, it's good. So that's just shy of 4 months.
Yeah,
So
that's
he's
beautiful.
going home next Tuesday. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Hi, you're gonna be calm now. You're in your karate chop thing. So their colors don't come all the way full, but this guy's showing some pretty cool colors. So you were talking about crossing.
Yep.
This is one that we did, only because I didn't have a female at the time. So this is a Nosy Bay times Ambelobe.
Okay.
So him and Flash
Oh wow.
Makes this.
makes this, which is that where you're getting this crazy blue color.
Yeah.
So they're cool. There's a 3-month-old. Doesn't have as much color.
Man, it is just hallway after hallway of chameleons.
Yeah, these are all full, every one of them. This one just ate wow.
Oh, what do we got in here? Dakota Burke. Ooh, maybe that's a surprise coming later on.
See my big boy?
You know what? I've been trying to pull the conversation over here because this thing is absolutely
So this is Rennie.
beautiful.
He's my Mellers. He's the sweetest chameleon I've ever had.
Look
He's just
at
like,
that.
I mean, he actually is a chameleon that I swear likes his little chin rub. If he gets fired up, his ears will start flapping. So his ears will actually start flapping a little bit. But he looks like a big pickle, I think.
Wow.
So we've had him for 2.5 years now.
He's a big
He's big.
chameleon.
He's not the biggest in the world. Parsons are, but I had a
But
Parsons.
still, I walk in
Yeah.
here, the hallways, this is the main attraction when you first walk in, and you just see this giant chameleon.
We're gonna have a custom cage built real soon.
It's gonna be nice. Is this just, is this two
Rep the
zoom
brings them
in
together because
together?
I had him in another cage and it broke on the way here, so we had to do something quickly. So I just cut in between and did it for now. But we're gonna have a custom cage built for him, bigger. I want to go at least another length and maybe height. And I think
You have a bunch of nice stuff. What is a corn plant, umbrella plant?
Yeah, Chapelera.
Nice.
Yep. What's up, buddy? I don't know. You eat?
I'm glad you have these plants because these are the only 3 plants plus pothos that I'm actually know. So
and those are
talking
the only ones
to me,
that really work.
you're probably talking like, oh, this guy knows his plants, but that's the extent of my knowledge, unfortunately.
Yeah, we go through a lot of plants. We change them out probably every year.
Let's get this one shot.
You ready? There you go.
Nice.
See
Oh,
his
look
ears?
at those flaps.
When he
That
gets
is
excited,
cool.
he can actually really start flapping. It's awesome. His mister just turned on.
Get that cool effect. It's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So we missed only at night. Just to let everybody know. Yeah. So we missed 3 times a night. So we get the humidity up about 89% in this room.
Mm-hmm.
That's why these are all fiberglass and the walls are
Because
waterproof.
I'm not having that problem. I have a problem with mold right now.
We
If
did
I
at
don't
the
have
other
enough
house.
ventilation.
Yep. So we did fiberglass, RFP walls, and then I pull the humidity all back out with a dehumidifier, and it goes back down to about 45 during the day. So high humidity at night, low humidity during the day. Madagascar is kind of a windy island, so the humidity actually goes down quite a bit during the day there. So
And
we're
then at
just
night
trying to
it spikes
duplicate
back up?
Yeah, and then it spikes back up because it's kind of like Florida. They get those thunderstorms in the afternoon, and then it rains at night a lot.
Gosh, they're so cute.
I love the little stripes going down, especially
Yeah.
over here on the far
Those
end.
are all males, so
Yeah,
their
those are,
barring is really dark.
So Gabriel is Matisse's brother, which is this one right here. So he's gonna look. They're gonna be kind of like him. He's not fired up. He's a cool tan too. He's a little different. He gets some more orange on him too, actually. What's up, buddy? He's actually in the middle of the shed. That's why he looks kind of white. Yeah. They're kind of.
It tends to happen that way. I was gonna do a photo shoot with all my babies, and like I think 7 of them were in shed. I'm like, every bin, I'm like, oh shed. I was like, you know what? Another day. It's not gonna happen today.
Yeah. So this,
We don't want to make her move.
All right, so I wanted to wrap this video up with a little bit of a Q&A. Number one, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but what do you guys think? Do you think chameleons are super fragile, or is that a bit of a misconception around the hobby?
I don't think it's hard as long as you do it right. You can't cut corners out. The UVB is the most important thing. Like, you can't use coil bulbs. Period. Don't use them. They got to be T5. They don't have to be T5.
Should be T5.
You should be 5 T5. You can do T8, but T5, 6% is what we use.
So are these all Arcadia?
Arcadias.
Yep.
Again, there's
top
nothing
brand.
wrong with Zoom Ed, but
Arcadia.
I prefer Arcadia. We
And
only
the
use
Arcadias
Arcadia.
last longer.
They last
They
longer.
go
We have a
back
meter
about
we
a
If
check.
the
year.
Germans know what to do one thing, it's make UVB bulbs. Who would have
Right?
thought?
So that's
Yeah,
the
if
most
you-
important thing.
If you spend the money, you get the right things, you dial in the husbandry, like they're pretty hardy.
Humidity is a challenge for some people because obviously we have a room that we can control a little
That's
bit. So we recommend like using corrugated plastic, or if you can find cages,
Hybrid cages.
the hybrid
We
cages
think
like
they're-
from like Hillstrand or Dragon. They make some really great ones.
So what is your guys' opinion on glass cages? I've seen a lot of back and forth between
We've done
it's
it.
good, it's not good.
It's how we started. We
You should have a
started-
lot of experience
yeah.
before you do it.
Okay.
We started with 2 beautiful glass enclosures. The
All
chameleons were
bioactive.
fine, but we did tons of research. We reached out to experts. I
It can be done. It definitely can be done. Computer fans on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have some kind of drainage somehow because that water is obviously going to collect eventually. We actually made like a drain system and actually just sucked it out with them. I'd leave the doors open so it could air out a lot more.
Yeah. But in the northern states,
it might be okay in the northern
colder.
states.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely
It's-
something that can be done. I
I
wouldn't
don't
suggest
recommend it. I
beginners.
still will not recommend it just because it's a lot more work.
Okay.
So if you're willing to put in the work and you're going to keep up with it, go
They're
for it.
beautiful.
If you don't have a ton of time, just get screen.
I feel like screen's easier for a couple of reasons. Number one, especially with these
And
guys
they're a lot
being
cheaper,
completely
too.
arboreal,
Yeah.
cheapness is don't cut corners. Screen cages, they're cheaper.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a screen
But,
cage. You'll save yourself.
I
a
like
lot
the
of
screen
Make it
cages.
hybrid. Like,
Make
make
it hybrid,
it
yeah.
put sides
You gotta
on
put
it.
the stuff in it, but you can just zip tie all the little sticks and the vines going right into it. I can't get my glass enclosures to look nice because up here, what do? You
I use suction cups. With little
Suction
hooks on
cups,
them.
okay,
It works.
okay.
I wish I had picked. They were beautiful. I loved them. They were my 2 favorite cages
Mm-hmm.
we've ever done. But again, we had good success. The chameleons were healthy, but it was
Not for
constant.
everybody.
It was
The humidity
constant work.
always was high. You gotta always get it out.
Kind of like an aquarium.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you really have to be on top of
Because
levels.
chameleons aren't just X amount % humidity. They definitely need
They
that
need the up and
fluctuation, those
down,
dips and downs,
definitely.
dips and ups.
Yep.
we definitely like it higher at
Temperature-wise,
night, low during the
During the
day.
day, okay.
It definitely keeps them. We haven't had like a respiratory issue in this room yet.
That's awesome to hear.
And I definitely think it's because of the way we water. We didn't make it up. We talked to a lot of experts that suggested we try it, and it definitely helped.
I mean, you guys have a cool, I don't know, we talked about it a little bit, but they have a drainage system where it just goes right down here into this
So all the
little
cages, you
reservoir.
can't really tell, they are angled a little bit. So all the water.
Just barely.
Just
yeah.
barely.
Yeah, it
I
looks
wanted-
straight.
yeah.
But you can get the job done after going down.
They're just a
having
little
to
one
do the
by
job
under
for
there,
you.
tilted up.
Yeah, like
And,
a gutter.
Yeah, and right into a plastic gutter, Home Depot. Nothing special. I used to have drains on the ones that are older house.
Mhm.
This is kind of nasty, honestly. So we're like,
The
you know what?
number that we
I just
have,
I just use my shop vac and suck them all out real quick. Be done with it.
All right, wrapping up, I got one more question for you guys. Now, I think it's gonna be a little bit biased looking around this room. What's your favorite chameleon and why?
Okay, so my favorite chameleons are the nosy bay. I think if I had to pick, they're the ones we started with, so I just kind of feel like I just will always love the nosy bay. They're always blue. They're greens, blues, they're beautiful.
The blues are definitely beautiful.
When they're at rest, they're still pretty vibrant. Whereas some of the other chameleons, when they're at rest, it's not as vibrant coloring, and people are like, well, wait a minute, they're not bright. But that's how they should be, because they're not stressed, they're feeling good. It's, you know, the bright colors are when they're stressed.
Everybody wants them bright, but that's
Yep.
usually
Right.
either they want to fight, they want to breed, or they're stressed.
Yeah.
My favorite, probably the Ankify. I love the Ambulobes too. I mean, everybody likes Ambulobes. I mean, the reds, the rainbows. It's definitely the most
It's the
popular.
when you think of a panther chameleon, that's what you think.
that's
Flash
what-
is
and that's what
immediately
most
what I
people
think
Yeah.
of.
And that's the most popular choice for people.
I really honestly don't. I like them all. That's why I bought them all. I mean, you know, we started
same
with
way.
yeah. I started.
It's
Like I
Pokemon.
said, I wasn't going to get back into nosy folly, and I just bought some. So I don't have every kind, but I have a lot. I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to slim it down to a certain 2 or 3 and just breed those, but I can't help
And
myself.
are you just working with panthers now, or there?
We do Jacksons. We have some carpet chameleons.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Every now and then we'll do veiled.
We'll do
but
veileds. I'm not.
the demand isn't. That
It's
one's a
hard
tough one.
to sell veiled sometimes,
Mhm.
especially females, and they have a lot. So we don't go crazy with them. We'll breed a little bit. I have a female and a male, but we don't breed them a lot. Maybe a couple bunches. a
Can
year.
we check out the Jacksons real
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
before we
yeah.
get on going?
Yeah. So see the female right here.
I think the Jacksons are personally my favorite
I love
chameleon.
the
I
Jacksons.
love
That's
the
why
horns.
I got back into them. I keep going in and out. Let me find this guy.
These are just the
These guys
standard
hide. Oh, look at-
Xantholophus.
I can't find them.
Peekaboo.
He's right out front. So let me see if I can get him out. He's actually super friendly. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
Jacksons are
healthy
just gorgeous.
Jackson boy.
This is Xan.
Yeah,
Not the-
Zan. He's not.
Not the rainbow.
We used to do the rainbows. I'd like to get my hands on a few rainbows again to do it again. Just
I was going to
It's-
contact you originally about some rainbows, but after researching, I can't get my rooms cool enough for the Jacksons, so I'm going to have to go with something that's a little bit more forgiving with the temperatures. I can get them low, I can't get them 65
Yeah.
down.
that's the challenge, honestly. Rather than that, they're pretty much the same care. That's one of his girlfriends.
These horns
obviously.
are just incredible, especially with the rainbow Jacksons. Actually, the females as well carry the horns,
Yeah.
which is super cool.
And they're easier to sell because of that way.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
people are not
You
like,
can't tell
"Oh,
the difference.
now
It's like,
these?"
oh,
But I think, like,
I want the
to-
horns,
like
as I
tomato,
imagine.
I think the females are cool as hell. I don't know why nobody's like, oh, I mean, I get the horns.
the
but-
horns are cool. I got to vouch for the horns.
I don't know, it's like Kermit Frog, or almost like, yeah.
It does. Yeah, very Kermity.
Look how beautiful she is.
Yeah, she's darkening up.
Yeah, she hates us, but
She-
she's gorgeous.
I think she doesn't want to see him. She's like, I'm not ready yet, buddy. I'm too young. But yeah, it's so funny. Like, we'll get them, and then we're like, oh, we don't want them anymore, and then like we have to have them again. They're just one of those cams that are. You want to go back in? All right. We want to stretch you.
I think when we move to the next house, I'll have to figure out something because I had Jacksons years back. It was a wild caught. I think it was 2-3 years. It didn't make it super long. It was in rough shape when we got him.
Yeah.
He looked bad, dehydrated, sunken eyes, emaciated. But we got him back, and he went strong for a couple of years before he eventually.
Well, we're gonna
Did the
breed
chameleon.
him to 3. We have 3 females for him,
Mm-hmm.
and so we should have some soon. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
shouldn't
think
say
we'll-
too soon.
Just have
They
to.
do take a little while.
Yeah, we just have
Yeah,
to.
what is it? 6-7 months?
Yeah, that's usually when they hatch.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
I
they
shouldn't
don't
say hatch. They don't hatch. Sorry, I said that.
We just started breeding rats,
Yeah.
and I was like, God, when is that female gonna lay her babies?
Yeah, she keeps saying lay. I'm like lay.
I don't know if I'll get my hand. This one is not friendly, but she is beautiful. Wherever you
I
are.
see her in the back
These
there.
here in the back here.
Yeah.
She is not friendly. Hi, Grumpy. Hi, Grumpy girl. So that's one of our. We're gonna use her as a breeder. like I said, we don't want to get too many of them because they lay a lot of eggs. They only
Put a lot of eggs,
yeah.
yeah.
So I don't go crazy.
It seems the most commonly bred, and
And
You
it's
have to raise them.
it's
yeah, how unprofessional. I thought 35 minutes was enough, but silly me.
Yeah.
she's
Beautiful.
They're very cool though. They are cool. The unfortunate thing, they only live about 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah, they
it's
have a
like
much
hamster.
shorter
Yeah,
age.
it's very short lifespan. So some people don't buy them just because of that. It's you get attached and
Are
then
they expensive?
not as
Not as
expensive.
much.
No, they're around 200.
That's not bad.
No,
Grab a couple of those. Look at them.
they're beautiful. The males are cool too. I can try to get one out here.
All right, man. Well, I just want to say thank you for letting
No
me come
problem,
out and check out the
anytime.
facility.
Awesome to have you out.
Framscams, I'm going to have all their information down in the description. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Anything else I'm missing?
TikTok?
TikTok? Oh, TikTok. Hey.
Just a little.
Hey, no judge.
We're
I got
47. I'm
TikTok.
not into the.
I got
social media
TikTok too.
stuff.
Everyone made fun of me when I did it. They're like, really, Dakota, TikTok? Guess who has TikTok now? Everyone that made fun of me. So no shade on TikTok.
You got to be on everything today.
All right, man. Well, thank you so
Hey,
much.
not a
Until
problem.
next time, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.